In today's video, we are going to explore best John Maxwell's quotes about commitment, growth, and mindset. Let's get started. Collaboration is multiplication. Commitment comes as a result of choice, not conditions. Diligent follow-up and follow-through will set you apart from the crowd and communicate excellence. Disappointment is the gap that exists between expectation and reality. Each person we meet has the potential to teach us something. Earn the right to be heard by listening to others. Seek to understand a situation before making judgments about it. Encouragement is oxygen for the soul. Enjoyment is an incredible energizer to the human spirit. Every person has a longing to be significant, to make a contribution, to be a part of something noble and purposeful. Every person has seeds of greatness within, even though they may currently be dormant. Every time you make a mistake, don't bring up everything that's wrong with yourself. Tell yourself that you're paying the price for growth and that you will learn to do better next time. Every positive thing you can say to yourself will help. Every worthwhile accomplishment has a price tag attached to it. The question is always whether you are willing to pay the price to attain it, in hard work, sacrifice, patience, faith, and endurance. Experience teaches nothing, but evaluated experience teaches everything. Generally speaking, there are two kinds of learning: experience, which is gained from your own mistakes, and wisdom, which is learned from the mistakes of others. Giving is the highest level of living. Good executives never put off until tomorrow what they can get someone else to do today. Good thinkers are always in demand. A person who knows how may always have a job, but the person who knows why will always be his boss. Growth demands a temporary surrender of security. It may mean giving up familiar but limiting patterns, safe but unrewarding work, values no longer believed in, and relationships that have lost their meaning. Growth inside fuels growth outside. Growth is the great separator between those who succeed and those who do not. When I see a person beginning to separate themselves from the pack, it's almost always due to personal growth. Growth today is an investment for tomorrow. Have the humility to learn from those around you. If we are growing, we are always going to be outside our comfort zone. If you are not moving forward, the world is passing you by. If you are too attached to your own thinking and how everything is done now, then nothing will change for the better. If you can learn to understand people, how they think, what they feel, what inspires them, how they're likely to act and react in a given situation, then you can motivate and influence them in a positive way. If you do the things you need to do when you need to do them, then someday you can do the things you want to do when you want to do them. If you don't change the direction you are going, then you're likely to end up where you're heading. If you don't like the crop you are reaping, check the seed you are sowing. If you don't try to create the future you want, you must endure the future you get. If you embrace possibility thinking, your dreams will go from molehill to mountain size, and because you believe in possibilities, you put yourself in position to achieve them. If you keep your mind active, regularly take on mental challenges, and continually think about the right things, you will develop the disciplined thinking that will help you with whatever you endeavor to do. If you think you are the entire picture, you will never see the big picture. If you wait until you feel like doing something, you will likely never accomplish it. If you wouldn't follow yourself, why should anyone else? If you're always at the head of the class, then you're in the wrong class. If your desire is a 10 but your self-esteem is a 5, you'll never perform at the level of a 10. You'll perform as a 5 or lower. People are never able to outperform their self-image. Image is what people think we are, integrity is what we really are. Impossible is not a fact. It's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration. It's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. Integrity is not a given factor in everyone's life. It is a result of self-discipline, inner trust, and a decision to be relentlessly honest in all situations in our lives. Integrity is not so much what we do as much as who we are. It is our decisions, not our conditions, that determine our quality of life. It's better to prepare than to repair. It's good to be out of your comfort zone. Just don't step out of your gift zone. It's lonely at the top, so you better know why you are there. Learn to say no to the good so you can say yes to the best. Little did I realize that my desire to add value to others would be the thing that added value to me. Live to learn and you will really learn to live. Look at our society. Everyone wants to be thin, but nobody wants to diet. Everyone wants to live long, but few will exercise. Everybody wants money, yet seldom will anyone budget or control their spending. Look behind you, what have you learned? Look around you, what is happening to others? Look above you, what does God expect of you? Look besides you, what resources are available to you? No one achieves greatness by becoming a generalist. You don't hone a skill by diluting your attention to its development. The only way to get to the next level is focus. Nobody ever got ready by waiting. You only get ready by starting. Nothing is as hard as it looks, everything is more rewarding than you expect, and if anything can go right, it will, and at the best possible moment. Once a decision is made, you should stop worrying and start working. It's not always what we know that makes it a good decision. It is what we do to implement and execute it that makes it a good decision. Positive thinking must be followed by positive doing. Positivity is an inside job that makes the outside look a lot better. Question for God every morning: what is the main event today? What do you want me to focus on today? Reaching the top is a monumental achievement, but remaining there may be the most spectacular feat of all. Reflective thinking is like the crock pot of the mind. It encourages your thoughts to simmer until they're done. Reflective thinking turns experience into insight. Remember, man does not live on bread alone, sometimes he needs a little buttering up. So think long and hard about who you're spending the most time with, for wherever they are headed, so are you. Speak the truth. Transparency breeds legitimacy. Stay focused instead of getting offended or off track by others. Think, act, talk, and conduct yourself like the person you want to become. To grow yourself, you must know yourself. The only one you should compare yourself to is you. Your mission is to become better today than you were yesterday. The value you receive from reflective thinking will depend on the kinds of questions you ask yourself. Please let us know your favorite quotes from these best John Maxwell's quotes about commitment, growth, and mindset in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.